Hello, Leland, are you there?
Yes, Josh, I am there.
Wonderful. And you, sir, can you hear us? See, it's okay. All right, we got you too.
Sounds
Let's
good.
yeah, let's begin this meeting.
All right, so we're here today to talk about the problem and solution dealing with the Sniff Tree's dilemma. As of late, you know their product has been recalled, and they did not tell us it had to be recalled, and now we are facing the repercussions of such event.
Yes, so we're to begin about talking about the nature and the scope of purchasing. So there's two factors when bringing up purchasing. Number one is who we are purchasing from, and number two, who is purchasing from us. So in this case, we are purchasing from small vendors such as Sniff Treats, and obviously we're going to be discontinuing that partnership. And who will be now purchasing from will be Chewy Bakes. The other part is talking about the scope of purchasing. So that goes off of our target market, who we are selling to. And in this case, it is dog owners and people that just honestly really care about their pets.
Exactly. So when thinking about purchasing, we have to think about the status of our company as a personal company. And what this means is that we want to build personal relationships with our customers and the individuals and companies we buy from. So this desire to be personal really motivates the nature and the scope of the company. Now we have a diagram here today that Josh will describe to you that's going to ensure us and really detail to you where we want to be as a company.
Yeah, so on this diagram, on the y-axis, we have personal down to impersonal. And on the x-axis is from low cost to high cost. So these are two factors when determining competition and how we set ourselves apart from our competition. So in the upper right corner, you can see a circle, and that is obviously where we want Bow Wow to be. We want to be a personal and low cost company. And then we have that dotted line where all the other part of our competition lays. And this is really determining this perceptual map is honestly what is going to set us apart from our competition and will have companies like Chewy Bakes want to sell to us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now, after that being said, we want to be a personal company, but that does not come without its risks. So identifying the potential risks and safety issues that we face. So the risk and safety issues surrounding selling food is a big one.
Yes.
So we want to purchase safe and healthy products, but selling food comes with a whole host of things that could go wrong. You know, food is perishable. The ingredients are varying like we saw with Sniff Treats. Some of the ingredients were recalled, and we had to deal with the after effects of that. In addition to purchasing safe and healthy products, potential safety issues could come from safety procedures in our factories or manufacturing issues.
Yeah, so another way, a way to cut down on these safety issues that we're going to face is by implementing quality control and product testing. This is something we failed to do in the past with our partnership with Sniff Treats. So by having product testing, having people in the manufacturing plant at all times, seeing all the imports coming in, maybe taking a sample or two out of each box and just making sure that all these products that were coming in are safe and healthy for our customers.
Sounds great. So
Yes.
now we are going to evaluate vendor performance. So the root of this problem is in Sniff Treat's performance as our dog treat vendor. So they did break a law. In 2017, it was ruled illegal to sell recalled products under the Customer Product Safety Act. And they broke that. They didn't inform us that their ingredients were recalled, and they knew about it ahead of time. And now we have suffered damage to our brand image because of it. And we will begin litigation with Sniff Treats very soon.
So by evaluating the vendor performance, so we had obviously our brand was damaged by this uncommunicated recall that we ended up selling to our customers. So we want to start building up our brand image, and by doing that, we need to make sure that our vendors are on the same level as we are. So we are going to have Chewy Bakes send a business card with their free treats that we're going to provide to our customers. And on this business card will be a little survey on the back. So customers can go and take this survey, and if they complete it, they get a free shipping on their next order. But with this survey, so we're going to be asking things about how was your product? How was the free treat? Did your dog enjoy this bed? Did your dog enjoy this toy? And this is the best way to just make sure that the products that we are giving to our customers are obviously a profitable and good product.
Exactly. So, in addition to that, we're going to evaluate or reevaluate our vendors with monthly meetings with them just to be updated and to communicate, which is the biggest thing that Sniff Treats didn't. So, now you may ask why we are selecting the vendor of Chewy Bakes. Now, because they are the only other dog treat manufacturer in our location, convenience is right at the top of the list. But beyond that, We also know that their main competition, sniff treats, has been eliminated because of their ill practices. So this is going to create a bull market in the dog treat market in our area, and they are going to want to grow. And we have to incentivize growth with our company. So we're basically going to convince Chewy Bakes to grow with us.
Yeah, so we want to make sure when we go and meet with Chewy Bakes that Leland and I, we're both pretty great salesmen. So we want to make sure that we are giving them incentives. So what we are going to bring about to them is we are going to ask them if we can get discounted on their bulk purchases for dog treats. And we, in turn, we will have free advertising on our website for their company. And obviously, like Leland said, they're gonna have a bull market. All the competition in our area for dog treats has been wiped out due to the litigations that we will be placing upon sniff treats. So yes, the competition is wiped out, which is basic business behavior. When there's no competition, your company rises. And I think that's going to be the best opportunity for Chewy Bakes at this time. The next part we're going to talk about is the business factors and factors affecting business risk. So one of the risks we took in the beginning of our company, obviously when we had low capital, is failing to implement in product testing. Product testing is something that should be essential, but in this case, we didn't worry about it considering that Sniff Treats told us that they had product testing on their plant. So we figured that they would be sending us fresh and reliable products. Obviously, they failed to do that. So we will want to implement our own product testing in. So each box that we get in, they're obviously looking at it and making sure that we're offering our customers the best product.
Yes, and it's just another step in building rapport of our company. Now that we are a bit bigger, we just want to ensure everything and ensure the personal connections that we build with customers are justified. But another risk, and it also pertains to building those relationships, is investing capital into complementary gifts verbatim. So outsourcing anything doesn't allow us to control manufacturing protocols and safety protocols in their factories. So this was a risk initially with Sniff Treats, and we're going to take the risk again with Chewy Bakes. And we understand that this is a big risk, but we do think that, purchasing these outsourced goods to make complementary treats in our product packages is really worth it in building that personal relationship.
Yes, this is obviously a very big opportunity risk, but I think that with Bow Wow, with him and I as co-founders and with you as our operations manager, this is a risk that should have a great reward for us. By taking this risk, by partnering with Chewy Bakes for this partnership, I think that we're going to see tremendous profits, and I'm really excited for this to begin. So some internal and external service standards that we want to implement after this recent scandal that's went down with Sniff Treats is some of the internal factors is going to be the quality control that we were going to implement, like we said, product testing, safety procedures. And I think by doing all this, we are going to have a safe business, that we're not going to have we want to eliminate any risk that happens internally with our business. So we want to invest capital on different people coming in to test our manufacturing, make sure everything is under protocol, and make sure that the new product that we're selling is going to be safe and beneficial for our customers.
Really just have a cohesive team in every aspect of our company, especially in the factories. So aside from internal, there are external service standards that we're going to be adhering to. And this is really falling under your jurisdiction right now, because we need our customer service to be better than it ever has been before. So our customer relations needs to start building better personal connections with any kind of issue that's brought up to our company about our products, Chewy Bakes products, our dog beds or toys, or anything. We just need to respond genuinely and honestly with empathy to our customers. And that's going to be the new standard that we're holding for our customer service representatives.
So we're going to do this and represent positive customer relations with our customers by Leland and I. So obviously we've talked about the 50 customers and dogs that have gotten sick from this recalled product. And Leland and I honestly have both experienced this same thing, because we have dogs of our own. We gave them the Sniff Treats and they experienced sickness. And it's so hard to see your dog that they can't communicate with you except just whining and wanting constant attention. And to see our dog go through that, it was very tough. So me and Leland will be putting together a short, very personal video to send to those 50 customers, just to show that our empathy for them and that we feel for them. We're also offer some deals with them, some 20% off coupons.
Try and get some forgiveness, and along with this video, with our experience and our apologies, we'll be sending letters accompanying the video with the customer names and the dog names.
Yeah, so Leland and I, when we started this business in 2017, so we came up with a brand promise. That brand promise was a dog is a man's best friend. So we need to treat them like a best friend. And that's just something that we have built our whole company around. But this partnership with Sniff Treats did betray us with this partnership, and it hurt our brand image, it hurt our brand promise. It hurt us internally because we both felt for our need to have this as a brand promise, and to see that broken was actually pretty detrimental to our.
Definitely, it was devastating to us personally and
Yeah.
detrimental to the brand image.
Yes.
So we still, of course, like you said, we believe in the brand image still, and we want to promote that. So we are going to partner with Chewy Bakes on a new era of Bow Wow dog beds. We are going to be selling Chewy Bakes treats on our website. And to kick this off, we have a new logo with a new promotion. Here's the logo with the Bow Wow dog on top of the Bow Wow bed, Chewy Bakes treats on the sides, and our slogan right there on the bottom: treat them like your best friend, with a notification on the top left side saying 15% off of every purchase, to promote this new run of products with Chewy Bakes. Hopefully get growth for them, hopefully build a better rapport with our customers surrounding our distribution of food items. Now, what's so important about this is building back our brand image. Now, that can be done best with word of mouth, and positive word of mouth spreading around is how you heal brand image.
Yeah, so Leland and I are both going to be thinking of new ways to expand our business using the word of mouth that he just talked about, because word of mouth will lead to positive brand image, and that positive brand image will start to reinforce that brand promise that we have promised to all of our customers. So we're going to think of ways to expand it by this new promotion that'll be coming out. So that'll be coming through emails, through social media, through flyers, and obviously through the personal videos that we're sending. We also are going to start SEM, which is search engine marketing. That way, when people search up dog treats, dog beds, wherever they are, we want Bow Wow beds to be up front. And then next in line, we want that Chewy Bakes to be there as well, because they are a positive brand partner that we have, and we want to continue communications with them.
Definitely. So do you have any last questions before we finish up the meeting today? Yes? Okay, yeah. So you're wondering how you're going to implement all these new changes in the customer service area of our company. So when any operations manager or any manager in general has to make a change, there are two key things that they have to think about, and that is communication and validation. So we need to communicate the change to all of our factory workers and all of our customer service workers ahead of time. Then we need to validate the work they have been doing already. Really congratulate them on, this last 4 or 5 years of working together for this company. But we need to make sure that they know the work they did was good, but we have to make these changes because of external factors.
Yeah, like Leland said, communication is really just a name of the game. So that pretty much wraps up what we have to say to you today. So I'm just going to kind of recap everything. So today we came up with a plan. That plan consists of implementing in product testing, implementing in this new survey with this new partnership and vendor that we're going to have. And I think that Leo and I both agree that this is going to be the best chance for us to create more profit.
Definitely.
So yes, we're putting the plan into action, and that's what goes to this next part of this flow.
So when putting things into action, so on this flow chart, action is the next step, and we're really just going to test the product, converse with Chewy Bakes, get that promotion out there, and then that'll lead us to
the next part of the flow chart, which is results. So after putting this plan into action, the results that we're going to come is really going to be where Leland and I look at the qualitative and quantitative analysis of how the company did. Look at profits, look at the data we've gathered from the surveys, make sure everything's been safe in the manufacturing plans. And these results, where do they lead to, Leland?
They lead us to our beliefs, and our beliefs is how we shape the future of our company.
Yeah, so these beliefs are either going to be good or bad, obviously depending on how the results are. If the results are good and we're generating profit, we're going to have positive beliefs that lead right back into the plan. And this plan, we'll just alter it again, make some updates to it, and put it into action, and the results will be even better. This is basically a large circle of revenue, which is I like to call it.
Definitely. So we hope everything has been clear, and we hope that you've understood everything today. Get back to us if you have any questions or you need any aid in implementing all these changes. So thanks for coming out today.
Yes, thank you. We'll meet again next Thursday because we have a meeting with Chewy Bakes next Monday. So we'll meet with you about what we talked about, and we'll finish this deal. Thank you.